What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing? Today I'm talking about how my week went. First week out with my assigned truck. It was an interesting week. It was good. It was a good week. It wasn't a bad week, but ended up in the shop twice on the first week on my first assigned truck. So pay attention and let's talk about it. Welcome to my channel, everybody. This is Walmart driver Crespo. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. If you have any questions about Walmart driving, always you can email me at crespotrucking76@gmail.com. All right. If you want to use my referral code, it's right there on the screen, 65480. Hope to hear from you guys. I hope you guys liked the video, and thank you for watching. All right, guys, so we're back. So so the first thing, I get into my assigned truck, love it, it's good, everything seems okay. We do the pre-trip, let's roll, everything looks good, everything looks in place. So we leave Sanger, we're heading towards Pennsylvania. So I noticed the truck feels slow. I'm going 65 on the speedometer, but it doesn't feel 65, So I start paying attention to my GPSs, and my GPS says I'm going 60 miles an hour. And I'm like, oh man, it's hard for the GPS to be wrong, you know what I mean? So once I start seeing Walmart trucks pass me, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going 65. So what happened was, my truck is from Alaska, so they run bigger tires in Alaska. So the truck was programmed, or the speedometer was programmed to 493 turns per mile on the tires, right? Now that I have a smaller tire, it had to be reprogrammed for it to go 513 rotations per mile. So that was an experience. I mean, it should have taken 10 minutes, but we drove from Texas all the way to Pennsylvania. Then we went to Indiana. That was all at 60 miles an hour. I was stressed and I was going nuts. So when I get to the Indiana DC, they had a shop. So I talked to them. The guy was trying to tell me, you shouldn't be really paying attention to your GPS speed. It might not be correct. If anything, I think that's more correct than the truck GPS, the truck mile an hour. But so I was like, nah, man, seriously, it's doing something. I had called Sanger. They told me to go there and get the program, or get the system program for the tires that I have on the truck, right? So he's trying to figure it out. He doesn't know. He's looking through the laptop. He doesn't know where it is that he needs to go and do it. Then when he finally finds out where to get it, he has to go get the shard. He has to see what he's got to put in there. Then he finally puts the number in. He doesn't have the password. He doesn't know the password. No one knows the password. Had to call somebody to get the password so he could do that. The whole thing that should have taken 10 minutes took 2.5 hours. But I didn't care. I wanted to leave there going 65, not 60. So that was the first stop at the shop. Getting all that fixed. Now the truck is going 65 at 1,500 RPM. So it's like, blah, whatever. I don't pay for fuel. Truck's running good. Temperature's good. Everything's good. I'm just going to drive it. I let them know when I drop it off. Okay? Then on the way back from California, on the way home on the home day, I stop for my 30-minute break, and then I go inside the truck stop, come back out, and I notice the left driver's side steer tire, the wheel hub is leaking. And I was like, oh man, that's dangerous. So I go and I pop the cap off, and I could tell it's still wet, but there's no oil in it. So I had to go, I get hub oil, and I pour some in, Then I put the cap on. I go back and forth to make sure that the hub oil runs through the hub and then gives me like a more accurate reading. So then when I stop, I pull up and I have my co-driver get out and make sure that he told me when it has a little fill knob on top. Well, it spins, but I made sure it was on top. I took it off, put oil in it so I could see where there was a fill line, closed it. I went to press on the hub seal rubber gasket or plug, and as I pushed it to make sure that it was secure, it broke. So then I had to call First Fleet, and they came out, or FleetNet, and they came out and they repaired it within 3 hours, so it was pretty fast. Easy repair. They just changed the cover, topped it off with oil, and yeah, and that was, I was stressing because that was my, I could have been home 3 hours earlier due to that repair, and then I could have been home probably about another 3 hours earlier if I wasn't driving 60 miles an hour for 2 days. So that kind of slowed me down. Good thing is the truck is ours now. We keep it clean and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But another thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah, guys, so that was my week. Ended up going to Pennsylvania, Indiana, Illinois, California, back to Texas. So it was a busy week. A lot of driving, obviously. We're team driving, so we're gonna drive. We drive about 600 miles a day, and we get it done. It was an eventful week, but it was a good week. So not complaining. But that's what happened on the first week with our assigned truck. Should go smooth this week. I already know where I'm going. I called it in, and I'll give you an update on what happened last week. I'll give you an update on what happens this week coming up. Most of them posting on a video about some things that should have been explained better during orientation. But yeah, be good, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace out.